Welcome back. In this video we are going to talk about another one of the important command of Unix, that is SED command. SED stands for stream editor. It is used for text substitution. It can also be used for the text manipulation operations like insert, delete, search and more. We will know more about SED command with the help of examples. So to work with the examples, what I have done, I have created one file. File name is student _ marks.txt. Here you can see that I have entered some details here. Srikant, Rajiv, Pankaj, and according to their subject, and after that according to their marks I have mentioned here. Okay, now I told you that SED command is used for text substitution. So how am I going to do the text substitution? Now if you remember that first value, student marks.txt, here it is written as Srikant and subject is given as archaeology. Now what if I wanted to replace the name Srikant with my name Aditya? How am I going to do that with the help of SED? Let's see. So first thing first, I'm going to write SED, after that single quotes, after that S stand for substitution, after that /, after that I will give the Srikant, which the name that I wanted to replace with my name, that is Aditya. After that space file name student _ marks.txt. Now you can see that here Srikant name is replaced with Aditya. Now but if I will enter here cat student _ marks.txt, then I will see here that nothing changed in the table name, but in the display part here it is changed with the Srikant to Aditya. That's because in the main original file we haven't changed anything. So to change in the original file we have to use SED-I. This -I will make the change permanent, whatever we wanted to do. So we saw that Srikant name exactly did not change. We just in the display part we replaced Srikant with Aditya. Now we will make it permanent. So let's write single quote here as for substitution. After that again Srikant Aditya, replace with Aditya. After that space file name student _ marks.txt. Now here no output came. Now what we will do, we will go to inside cat student _ marks.txt. Now I can see that it is the name Srikant changed to Aditya, that became permanent. Now if you have seen that to replace any particular value, what we did, we will write SED, after that we did write S, after that /, here the old name, old _ name replaced with new name, after that again close, after that here we have written file name. But here these delimiters that we provided // again // it's not mandatory that we have to provide // only. Instead of that we can keep it anything else. For example, let's say instead of // I wanted to write dot, that also we can do. So Aditya name is already made, so what we will do, we don't want our change permanent, so I've removed -I. So right now Srikant changed to Aditya permanently, so I will write Aditya here, and here we will write something stupid, let's say hello or welcome. Yeah, now you can see that Aditya replaced with welcome. Instead of dot we can give any other. For example, if I wanted to give, let's say plus symbol I wanted to give, so that one also it will work. Now you can say that okay, I have to change the name because well, Aditya is already replaced with welcome. So what I will do, I will write Aditya, because we did not make the change permanent, and here I am going to write hello. Now you can see that Aditya changed to hello. In the plus also, but instead of plus we can give something like equal to, that also it is going to work. Underscore 1 2 3. Now you can see that hello underscore 1 2 3. So it's not fixed that we have to use only forward slash. We can do anything, but we have to manage properly. That means we have to, this part, whatever the between those two, we have to keep equal to these three similar only, otherwise it will throw an error and it will not change properly. Okay, but most of the time in the other web searches, if you will find it only forward slash only, but you can use anything as per your convenience. Now to print first n lines of a file, how we are going to do that? SED-n after single quote, and I have to print first 5 lines. So 1 to 5 p, after that space, file name, student underscore marks dot text. Now you can see that first one is the heading, second one is the blank space, after that these 3 plus 2, 5 details are kept. Now if I wanted to display multiple file instructions, if I wanted to provide, then I will provide SED-ne, and here I am going to give another -ne single quotes, after 7 to 9p. Now you can see that here from up to 3 to 5 Pankaj, and after that 8010 Rahul, this one is 7 to 9p. How we will be sure? We will sure by going inside vim space student underscore marks dot text. We'll go inside here, and what we will do, we will leave asset nu, and here we can see that up to there we will displayed up to chemistry. After that we did not, Lakshman we did not got displayed in that SED command. After that 7 to 9 it got displayed. Okay, you can see it here. Lakshman is not there. Up to Narendra, home science, it got displayed, and 1 to 5 this one got displayed. So like that we can give multiple instructions also. Now let's see the file name again, cat student underscore marks dot text. Here I can see that Hindi is there. Now if I wanted to replace Hindi with let's say environment, so how am I going to do that? So for that what we will do, we will write SED substitution. Here I am going to write Hindi, and Hindi, here I am going to write environment. Okay, after that file name student underscore marks dot text. Now you can see here Hindi changed to environment. Now the same thing, if I will, let's clear the screen again, and now the same thing if I will try again, because the change is not permanent. Hindi, I wanted to change something like disaster management, but you can see that here Hindi did not change to disaster management, because here Hindi is in capital letter and here Hindi is in a small letter. So we already know that Unix is case sensitive. So to make to ignore case sensitive, what we will do, we will just mark it here as I, and we can see that here disaster management and got added, because after -i it makes our search ignore case sensitive. Okay, we both know that the changes we made here is not permanent. Okay, to make the change permanent, what we used to do, we used to do -i. Now what if instead of that I wanted to put the data in a separate file? How we are going to do that? For that we don't have to do anything, just we will write here student greater than space student details dot text. That's it. Now if we'll open student underscore details text, now you can see that disaster management is added. Okay, this new file got added here. Now sometime what happens, whenever we are changing permanent change to our file, we want some sort of a backup. Okay, so how to create a backup? Let's clear the screen first. So we want some sort of a backup. Okay, so that if any new changes, some got mistake, then we can, through the help of a backup, we can rectify our mistakes. So let's make some permanent change -I, and after that we have to make the backup. So dot, let's make it backup. See, you wanted to create a backup file where the original file will get stored, so you can keep it anything after dot. The syntax will be like this: -I dot, after that you can give the file name, any name that you want. Now if I will enter here, now let's open cat student marks dot text. Here you can see the disaster management came out, but when I will do ls-lrt, here you will see that one file got created, student marks.text.backup. That one we created when we wrote i.backup. So after i.backup, what it will do, the complete file name, the original file name, after that .backup will get added automatically, and our old data will get stored it here. So let's see here the old data got stored or not. So cat student marks dot text underscore backup underscore text dot backup. Now here we can see that here Hindi is there, disaster management is not there, because why? This is the old file. So we learned multiple things. Now what about if we wanted to delete some data? To delete some data, what we used to do, we will write SED. After that, what data I wanted to delete? Let's say I wanted to delete the details of let's say physics, or physics only I wanted to details. So physics -d, and after that file name. Now you can see here all the any details of physics is not written here, but when I will open the file, because this change is not permanent change, we will see the details of physics here. 2300 ID number, Akash, physics is there, but here due to the D command the physics is completely removed. Okay, now the next thing, that if we wanted to print everything else except the particular pattern that we wanted to give, then in that scenario we can use negate operator, negate print. So how am I going to do that? First of all, I'm going to clear the screen, and here I'm going to write SED colon, and here I'm going to write so let's say chemistry, 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 and here I'm going to write negate, here I'm going to write P student underscore marks dot text. Okay, so we have learned multiple things in SED command, how to substitute we can do. But you noticed one thing, we have talked about multiple times pattern, that whatever the pattern that we will provide here, that is the same thing that is going to replace according to that in both the scenarios. So whenever it comes to pattern, it comes regular expression, correct? So here also, just like grep and AWK, we can provide a particular set of pattern to replace with set of data that we wanted to replace with. So for that, regular expression, to know the regular expression is the most vital part. Here I have covered some basic functionalities of regular expression, but the regular expression himself is a very vast subject. So I will recommend you people to go and learn regular expression, so that you can use a proper amount of this SED command, and not just only the SED command. People can also use grep and AWK command as per your requirement. Here in this video, I am going to cover one or two example of SED command. After that, we will go to the Linux programming challenges of HackerRank, where we are going to solve some programming challenges of SED. Okay, the first pattern that what I want is substitute all the values which came first, any character between 0 to 9, and replace it with 50. Student underscore marks dot text. Control C. I would written some mistake here, so let's rewrite this one again. and here the mistake that what I have done is I haven't given single quotes. Now enter here. Now you will see that all the details here, the first one is replaced with 50. Okay, now the same thing that we can do with the dollar symbol. The only difference is this symbol will show the first match and dollar symbol will show the last match, dollar. So enter now. Now you can see that here in the end all the last value which got matched is replaced with 50, 50, 50, 50 and 50, 50, everything we got replaced with 50. So we have seen some examples of regular expression. Now what we will do, we will go to HackerRank console of Linux, and there we are going to solve some programming challenges of SED command. Okay, so let's go there. Now in this programming challenge, our task is for each line in a given input file transform the first occurrence of the word the with this. This search and transform should be strictly case sensitive. So it should be strictly case sensitive. So we already practiced many times this one. So SED space single quote. As for substitution, after that the, we will give some space between the, yeah, we will give some space between the, and after that replace with this. Let's enter and see this one is working fine or not. Okay, pretty this. So I have taken the space between the, but I haven't given the space between in this, so that's my mistake. So what I will do, I will go back again, and here I'm going to provide the space. So let's run the code again. Test case 0 got successful. Submit the code. Okay, first programming challenge got successful. Now what we will do, we will go to the second programming challenge. SED command 2. Now in the second programming challenge, it is saying that for each line in a given input file, transform all the occurrences of the word thy with your. The search should be case sensitive, that is thy should be transformed into your. So how am I going to do that? So I'm going to write SED substitution S, and here I'm going to write let's say THY. Okay, and after that here I'm going to replace with your, but here it is showing case sensitive. You can see that either it can be in any form, either capital this one. So for that I have already talked in the previous example. I will mark this one as I. Now let's run the code. I think it should accept. So it is not accepting. Why it is not accepting? Download. For making of yourself thy do. Okay, this one is not changed to 8th line. Now if I will go it here, making yourself your foe, here it got changed, but not in everywhere, only in the beginning I think it got changed, but in the same line if the second position it is there, it not got changed. Okay, I got my mistake. So every time whenever the first thy it came in the first line, it got changed, but in the second line when it is coming as thy, then it is not changing. So that is our mistake. So to rectify our mistake, to make it globally, to make it change globally, what we have to do, we have to mark it as G. So let's run the code again and try. So test case 0 got successful. Let's submit the code. So second problem also got working properly fine. Now let's go to our third programming challenge. In the third programming challenge, it is saying that given an input file, in each line highlight all the occurrences of die by wrapping them up in brace brackets. The search should be case insensitive. It is asking it should not be case insensitive. That means I have to give two instructions here. So to give two instructions, I am going to use SED -E, SETHY, one is small letter y. So it should be like this, okay. And this one, most important thing, globally. Yeah, this one is important, globally I needed to give, otherwise the second in the same line, if two die is there, then it won't change the second one. So another one is again S, and this is the second format that we found, okay. And now braces, again this one also globally. Let's run the code now. Okay, test case 0 got successful. Okay, so third problem also got challenged, run code and submitted code, all the test cases got successful. So this problem challenge also got solved. Now let's see the fourth problem. So in the fourth problem, it is showing that each line contains a credit card number in this format, where D denotes a decimal 0 through 9, and there are total n lines of credit card number. Okay, more than value of n does not matter. For each credit card number, print in marked version on a new line. So what does that mean? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So marked it as a star, and the fourth line only write this one, I think so. Yeah, sample output is also presented like this, so only the last line you have to write. So how am I going to do that? So first of all, I'm going to write SCD, and here I'm going to use regular expression. So substitution here 0 to 9, okay, and that value will be one or more than one, so plus, okay. And after that, space is there, let's give one space, or I can write like this also. If I will go back to our regular expression, yeah, plus symbol is there, so I can write like this also. And after that, what we will do, here I am going to write star. So 4 stars should be, right, 1 2 3 4. Again it will be globally. I'm going to provide like this. Or it should accept, right? Okay, test case 0 got successful. So the mistake I have did is I have to provide after every 4 symbol, I have to provide star, I have to provide this one, correct, one or more than one. So this should work correctly. Now let's submit the code. So this fourth programming challenge also got successful. Now what we will do, we will go to our fifth programming challenge. So let's solve that one. So what does this fifth problem says? Given an input file n with n credit card number, each in a new line, your task is to reverse ordering of segments. Each credit card number, assume that the credit card number will have 4 space separated segments with 4 digits each. If the original credit card number is 143456789101, 1234, transform it to completely reverse 1434910156789434. I got it. So the input is there. I have to just print the value in a reverse order. Okay, how am I going to do that? First of all, I'm going to write SCD, and I'm going to use a pipe symbol and all that regular expressions. So I'm going to use extended regular expression. So -e, substitution I will give. So first one is 4 values, correct? So inside bracket 0 to 9, 4 will be there, so it will be 4. Let's copy this one. We can use this one multiple places. Space, again 4, space, again 4, again space. Done. Okay, next. Now we have to display the value. So how are we going to do that? So 4, 3, so all the things, the value that we have got 1, it will stored 1 2 3 4 in a bracket. We can repeat like this in a regular expression. So 2, here 1, and after that G we can write like this, and let's submit, run the code here. So test case 0 got successful, and here we can submit the code. So this programming challenge also got solved. So we understood, right? So this data we have kept inside in a bracket. So first, second, third, fourth, and all this data will get remembered, and we can repeat like this: /4, /3, /2, /1. This is all part of the regular expression concept. Now this one I can also remove with dot. I think, I'm not sure, because dot will accept any character, and right now it is accept only digit. So let's remove it one and make the code a little bit shorter. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not, but let's see what happens. Let's run the code again. Okay, this one also got successful. Let's submit the code. Okay, so we made our code a little bit shorter. So this is the last programming challenges of SED command. So through SED and these programming challenges, we understood that how much regular expression we need to solve this, to work on this grep, SED and AWK. So again, I will repeat one more time. Please go ahead and learn this regular expression so that you will have a good command on grep, SED and AWK, this type of Unix, this type of command, so that you can work easier. Okay, and also this is the end of the video. Again, in the next video we are going to talk about another one of the important programming challenge of HackerRank. So stay tuned and keep watching ADHYAN channel. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon for the regular day updates. Thank you.